guys, Goldjo59 here. Sorry I haven't uploaded in like 2 or 3 weeks because I've really been busy with hockey. This past week I was in Minnesota. The week before that I just got lazy. Sorry about that. And the week before I was not away for hockey, but I was very busy with hockey. So I'm sorry for not uploading for so long. So yeah, I guess I'm back. So today I'm going to be doing a leg pad review of my current leg pads, the CCM Extreme Flex 3.9s, which for those of you who don't know are a little bit less high in quality than the 3s, even though it's 3.9 is weird. It's like 3.5, 3.9, 3s, that kind of stuff. And they're white, and I've had them for a little over a year. I got them last May, I think. Last April or May. And they've worked out pretty well for me since then. And they are 30+1 in size. As you can see on the side here, 30+1, and they also have the speed skin like most CCM pads. And yeah, they're pretty nice. So the main thing I like about these pads is that they're very flexible. They're the extreme flexes. They have fairly sure a single inner brake and a single outer brake plus a knee rolls. And as you can see, they flex very easily. So that's really nice. So I can close 5-hole better and just all around move around better in the crease because, you know, nice to have flexibility in your pads. And so yeah, and then for those of you who don't know, the knee rolls are these, which basically just give the pad let the pad be more flexible, as essentially adding more brakes while actually not adding more brakes. So you can have a stiffer yet more flexible pad. Kind of doesn't make sense, but like it'll stay in shape. But then you can also flex it when you want to, which is not really nice. So for the sliding surface and landing pad of these, sliding surface is obviously the speed skin. Yeah, sliding surface is probably speed skin. I've got a couple puck marks here because, you know, puck marks everywhere. And the speed skin, for those of you who don't know, is essentially just a kind of outer layer of, I don't even know what it is, that CCM applies to their pads to make them slide along faster on the ice so they can recover quicker. There's an option to get pads without the speed skin, but I personally chose the ones with them. And so yeah, so the landing pad here, which is this, is standard landing pad. Got pretty sure it's called Nash there, and there's a couple Velcros here, so you can like move around this strap, do that, which is connected to this. And down here, the only thing that I don't really like about these sliding surfaces is then when I do this and I like wrap them around my leg here, this gets lifted up. So sometimes pads slip under here, which I don't really like all that much, but they still work fine. And I do like that when I go down the not so quite perfect butterfly, the 2 landing pads seal to the ice and keep the 5-hole closed for the most part, so stops getting blocked there. So then I can go into my regular butterfly or just cover it up there, which is nice. And these do slide very well, so when I get up and push, they work fine. Obviously not too much trouble with the boot brake, because just standard boot brake. Yeah, not a lot flexible, but you don't need a boot brake to be flexible and don't really want it to be. So that's good. And then on the inside of these pads, as you can see, there are 2 Velcros, one of which can go here or here, depending on your personal preference, as you can see. And then there are these 2 straps, which aren't leather. They're like this cool webbing stuff that's a little bit more durable than leather, I'm pretty sure, and it's also a little bit easier to slip through here and connect. And there's also this little roller thing on the strap things, buckles, so it's easier to get this thing through when you're trying to like pull it really tight. instead of just having to drag it along the middle. I like that. And you also can move this up here in case when you want this to be down here. I personally like it a little bit better down there. So I'm probably gonna end up moving this up here so that I can have my knees a little bit more stable in my pads. But this is still strapped that I like pretty loose. But one thing I don't like about the inside is that I used to put this strap here, but as you can see it doesn't stick very well because that Velcro is essentially ruined because I've used it so much, kind of tearing off. So it's not the highest quality Velcro, although this Velcro has held out fairly well, which I like. So this higher quality Velcro, this really, I don't know if something I've done. If it's not, if you guys have fine pads and it still works, that's something for you. So yeah, and then there's a Velcro that you can use to connect if you have a CCM knee pads, which I don't. I have a Warrior Ritual knee pads. I've got right here Warrior Ritual Juniors, so not really much to say about those, but I'm not going to talk about those because it's obviously a pad review. Down here inside, one thing I do kind of regret about getting these pads is getting them with this on the inside instead of the nylon. I don't even know what this is called. I think Nash. I think it's the same stuff's here because this gets really sweaty. And even though it's a little more comfortable, it gets really sweaty and just stays wet for a long time if I don't leave it out to dry for a while. But other than that, the inside is great. Knee cradle fits to my knee. Although when I'm taking a knee for a long period of time to like listen to a coach, it can start to hurt a little bit, but that's fine. I mean, don't really have to worry about that in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about these, except for that's pretty much all there is to say. And they have held up exceptionally well over the year and a half that I've had them. It's not really broken down. Got those puck marks, still solid. Still doesn't hurt when I get hit by them. So yeah, next I'm going to be showing you guys how they look when I'm actually wearing them. Hey guys, so yeah, I'm back with my pads on. As you can see, I obviously don't have my compression pants on that I usually wear, or anything that I usually wear except for my knee pads and skates, and obviously pads. And also, sorry you can't see my face because cameras just got to get more of the floor than I can up here. But you will be able to see my face once I drop. So about the pads, I like how when I get my stands, they like. So here's my standards. Stance I'm usually in. It's a little bit wide, sometimes I make them more narrow. My pads they don't overlap like a ton like some people's pads do, but they do rub, which shows that they're good size for you. I will be getting a size up in a couple months because these will get a little too small before the season's over, so I will be needing some new pads. So yeah, that's probably going to get the CCM Extreme Flex 4 for backpack relief. So when I drop from the butterfly, the landing pads obviously support the blow really well. This isn't really what my butterfly will look like in a game because obviously it's going to be more imperfect and then also a little bit different because I'm usually on the ice. So if you remember my butterfly, the 5-hole usually closes up pretty well when I'm on the ice, which is good. So pucks usually can't go through there if my stick is out of position, which sometimes it is because I tend to poke check. So like when I'm poke checking, I have to rely, like say I'm pushing this way, I poke check the guy, and then he goes 5-hole. I need to be able to drop the pad quickly like that, and then shut the 5-hole without having my stick there to block the pucks. So that's good. And another thing you can see is that boot break. It's at a good angle. So I can usually make flipper saves, kick out, get the puck. And then also when I drop into either one of my half butterflies, the face of the pad's showing. That's good. Boom. Nice big or small rebound depending on how I like it. Because if I want a bigger rebound, I can kick it out, like go out a little more force. If I want a smaller one, obviously absorb it. Same with the other side. Half butterfly. obviously. And then when I go back in my regular butterfly, these pads are also pretty good for power pushes. So, and they're really easy to elevate without actually. So I don't need to, when I elevate, I don't really sacrifice much time. It's pretty easy, really quick and easy to elevate. So I can just quickly go if I'm out of position, which is nice. Same with the other side. Obviously, I'm not sliding anywhere right now because I am in my basement on carpet floor, so it doesn't quite work. So yeah, that's one in my standard butterfly. And these also work pretty well for the post toe cap. And when I go toe cap on the post RVH, I can seal pretty well breakaways. And also when I'm say like over here, not breakaways, wrap around, and they wrap it around there. It's really easy to get my toe cap on the post, or boot brake or shin or whatever I choose doing, or maybe even skate blade if I'm that desperate. And then these also work fairly well for post knee up. I just want to go against the post like this. I really don't do this on my right side because I usually go RVH, paddle down on that. But on my left side, I do go like this for more blocking area. So the post would be right here, I'd be here, you're blocking everything. So it's really hard to get someone by you when you're like that. So for the shooter, it would look more like, it would look like this. And you wouldn't be able to get anything through because I could either easily blocker it away or it would just hit me anywhere. Head, glove, blocker, pad, anywhere really. And then these pads also, they strap on pretty well. They don't really come undone. I've almost never had these come undone when I wear them. Straps stay on really well. I like this one tight, this one loose. Yeah. And then also these are 30+1 with speed skin, which makes it pretty fast. They're also pretty nice quality, including 3.9s. And so that's about it that's about it. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video and hope you actually learned something from it, because I'm guessing if you're watching this, you're either have these or are trying to, or are looking into getting some. So I hope you found some of this information useful. And Gold Yo 59 out.